Ulterion walked with his small Pangosian friend Chatter through the snow. Chatter looked up and smiled at Ulterion.
I love walking with you.
Ulterion gave his friend a weak smile.
I love walking with you, too.
Chatter gave Ulterion a curious look.
Is something wrong?
Ulterion shook his head, trying to maintain his composure.
Nope, everything is fine.
Chatter noticed that one of Ulterion's arms was behind his back.
What do you have behind your back?
Ulterion began to panic.
What? What's behind my back?
Ulterion's mind scrambled to think of something. He gave Chatter a big, fake smile.
It's a surprise. Yes, a surprise.
Chatter stared at Ulterion. Lucky for Ulterion, the cold air made sweating nearly impossible. After a long, uncomfortable stare, Chatter struck.
Sounds great.
Chatter started to waddle off with a big smile on her face.
I can't wait to see what it is.
I don't think you will.
Ulterion did have a surprise for the little Pangosian, but it was not something that she or he would like. He had a knife behind his back to obtain the Pangosian meat, the last ingredient he needed for the evil wizard Bonefoot. Ulterion's eyes began to well up with tears.
Let's get this over with.
Ulterion continued to walk with Chatter, his mind racing with ways to get out of his current predicament. He knew the wizard could see anything he does through the bracelet. Then an idea came to him. He hoped it would work. Ulterion brought Chatter to the demons, which was actually a dire sea lion that had given the Pangosian tribe some trouble before Ulterion managed to kill it. Corpse. That was now a meal for the tribe. Chatter looked up curiously at Ulterion with a smile.
What's my surprise?
It was now or never.
I'm sorry, little one.
Chatter stared up at Ulterion with concern and confusion.
Sorry for what?
Ulterion pulled out the knife and suddenly started to fall. Whoa! As Ulterion hit the snow, he shoved his hand with Bonefoot's bracelet on it into the snow. Ulterion winced as the cold went to his arm. He hoped the pain was worth it to block Bonefoot's sight. Chatter looked down in concern.
Are you alright?
Chatter wandered over and attempted to help Ulterion to his feet. Ulterion grimaced at Chatter.
Yes, but you won't be.
Chatter was very confused. What? Ulterion grabbed Chatter's slipper and pinched really hard. Ulterion grabbed Chatter's bill to close it. Ulterion gave Chatter a shake of his head. Chatter was confused but understood that he should be quiet. Ulterion quickly let go of Chatter's beak, grabbed his knife, and sliced off a piece of the sea lion. Chatter watched all of Ulterion's actions, very, very confused. He was about to say something, but Ulterion put the knife to his lips, since his fingers were busy holding it, and said, "Shh." Ulterion waved Chatter off. She waddled away, still confused. Ulterion quickly composed himself before taking his arm out of the snow. He gave his bracelet a somber look.
It's done.
Good, my boy. Good. Now put it in the bracelet, Daddy.
Ulterion shook his head.
No.
What's that, boy?
I said no.
I don't think you want to do that, kid. What?
I can't trust that you'll lift the curse if I give this to you.
Well played, boy. Well played.
I want to travel to where you are, and I will give it to you in person.
All right, boy. All right.
Ulterion sneered.
When can I expect transport?
There was a long silence until Bonefoot said,
Give me a few days to think about it, What?
Ulterion glared at the bracelet.
Wait, what?
Ulterion got the feeling that Bonefoot was no longer listening. Ulterion looked towards Chatter.
Sorry about all that.
Chatter just stared at Ulterion.
What the hell is all that?
Ulterion was laying in his tent. Until his bracelet's ruby glowed as Bonefoot's voice came through.
Oh, boy.
Ulterion sat up with a start.
Huh? What? Huh?
You read it, Daddy, what?
No, but I'm sure you don't care about that.
You know me too well, Daddy, what? Now, get going.
Ulterion packed his things. He went quickly since he mostly lost things on his journey. Ulterion was trudging his way to his travel point, whatever that meant, when he was stopped in his tracks by a voice.
Ulterion, wait!
Ulterion turned to face his little Pangosian friend.
Go home, Chatter.
Chatter wandered towards Ulterion, ignoring him. There were tears in her eyes.
Please don't go.
Chatter waddled up and hugged Ulterion tight.
I don't want you to go.
Ulterion looked down and smiled weakly. Ulterion knelt down and hugged Chatter back.
I love you too, little one.
Ulterion wiped away Chatter's tears.
But my quest is over. I have to go.
Chatter stared at Ulterion pleadingly.
Let me come with you.
I would love for you to come with me.
Chatter's face lit up with excitement.
Oh, good. I'll go pack and we can go.
Chatter went to waddle away, but Ulterion stopped him.
Wait!
Chatter looked back with hopeful eyes and a smile.
Yes?
Ulterion's heart broke from that hopeful look. He painted on his best fake smile.
Make sure you pack what's important.
Chatter nodded furiously, with a big smile on her face.
Will do.
Chatter quickly waddled away. Ulterion's smile fades away.
Sorry, little one.
Chatter was in her tent packing furs and tools, toys she had made for herself out of some wood she found.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Chatter waddled back to where she left Ulterion,
Ulterion?
only to not find him. Ulterion made his way to the transport spot.
I hope she finds it.
Chatter sat and cried. He tried looking around again to see if Ulterion would return. In vain.
Ulterion?
But there was no Ulterion.
Huh?
She revealed the knife she had made for Ulterion in a long tube of paper. Ulterion continued the long trek through the snow, hoping Chatter would find his gift. Chatter unrolled the tube of paper. Ulterion struggled against the icy winds. He knew that Chatter would hate him. That was fine, as long as she was safe. He hoped his gift would provide her the life of her dreams when she came of age, of course. Ulterion smiled at the thought. He used it to ignore the pain of tears freezing to his face. Chatter had the ability to understand whatever speech she heard, but she couldn't read it in other languages. She couldn't read to begin with, since her people had more oral tradition rather than writing things down. However, Chatter was clever. She could discern that the shapes on the paper were land masses. She was looking at a map. Ulterion had left this to her. She knew that she would figure it out, and one day she would see the world on this map. She gave the map a hug.
I love you, Ulterion.
Ulterion didn't know how long he'd been walking. He just knew it was too damn long. But he eventually found the transport spot.
Finally!
Ulterion waited at the transport spot.
Don't do that.
And waited. And waited.
Are you humans? Gnomes.
And waited.
From Boom.
And waited. Until he couldn't anymore, he tapped the bracelet.
Hey! When am I being transported?
The ruby on the bracelet glowed.
Oops, I forgot that in what.
You can read
Ulterion rolled his eyes.
Ugh.
You can call me.
Anyway,
Chatter.
I'm ready for transport.
Do you have the Pangosian meat that in what?
Ulterion's eyes darted around nervously.
Yes.
Let me see it that in what.
Fine.
Ulterion searched through his many purses and bags until he found
I thought you guys were
Pangosian
going
meat
without me.
and showed it to the bracelet.
Here.
Can you hold it closer to the bracelet,
It's
dead
happened
Ulterion
before.
started to move the meat towards the bracelet. Then he realized what
Nothing.
Bonefoot was trying to get him to do.
Let's go.
He pulled the meat back.
I'll show you in person.
Fine. Tell yourself, dead end what?
Ulterion looked around.
When are you...
A bright blue light surrounded Ulterion. And he was gone. Ulterion appeared in the middle of a castle.
going to transport...
Ulterion looked around curiously.
Huh?
Ulterion walked down a long corridor looking around.
Hello?
Ulterion thought that the wizard was playing some new cruel trick on him when
Over here, down what?
Ulterion entered a room where Bonefoot was mixing green boiling liquid in a cauldron. Bonefoot looked back at Ulterion.
Welcome to my home, boy.
Bonefoot held out his hand.
Almost done here, then what? I just need to go see me, dead end what?
Ulterion nodded as he reached into one of his bags.
Of course.
Ulterion pulled out the Pangosi's meat.
Here you go.
Bonefoot reached for the meat only for Ulterion to pull it away.
As soon as you remove my curse.
Bonefoot sneered.
All right, dead end what?
Bonefoot waved his hand. And Ulterion felt an energy leave his body.
Was that it?
Bonefoot shrugged.
Pretty much, dead end what?
Ulterion felt himself. He didn't feel much different, maybe a little lighter. Ulterion shrugged.
Seems legit.
Ulterion threw the meat to Bonefoot, caught it with surprising agility. The wizard gave Ulterion a sardonic laugh.
Say, you seem to get over killing your friend rather quickly, dead end what?
Ulterion kept his composure, keeping his grimace on the inside of his body somehow.
I was saddened by my little bird friend's death,
Ulterion forced a smile.
but my hunger helped me get over it.
Bonefoot raised his eyebrow.
Is that right, dead end what? What did it taste like, dead end what?
Ulterion shrugged.
What else? Chicken.
Bonefoot sneered.
Should have known, dead end what?
Bonefoot shrugged.
Oh well, dead end what? Job's done.
Bonefoot waved Ulterion off.
Off with you, dead end what?
Ulterion was surprised. Bonefoot turned his back on Ulterion and focused on his mixing in his cauldron.
Job's done there, boy. Services ain't no longer needed here, then what?
Ulterion, very confused, pointed a thumb over his shoulder.
I can just go.
Bonefoot didn't bother to turn or face Ulterion. He just continued his work.
Bye there.
Ulterion shrugged
All right. Goodbye, then.
and left the room. Ulterion walked down the corridor whistling a happy tune. Bonefoot continued to mix his concoction. He considered all the things he would do once his flapjacks with immortality were done. He didn't mind letting the full Ulterion go. He had fun torturing him and people like him with new immortal minions. He even thought of forcing Ulterion to eat a flapjack so he would have the joy of torturing him for all eternity. The thought brought him so much joy. Then the liquid started to bubble over.
Huh?
The cauldron started to shake violently.
What the?
Ulterion continued his stroll down the hallway until he heard and felt an explosion. Ulterion started walking and whistling faster. Bonefoot lay burnt and bloody on the ground as his castle shook, its integrity compromised by the explosion. Bonefoot shook his head in disbelief.
What happened there, then what? I had all the ingredients in.
Realization came to Bonefoot, followed by rage.
Ulterion?
Ulterion ran towards a door that he hoped led outside. Ulterion was a mere few inches from the door when an invisible force stopped him in his tracks.
Damn!
Ulterion felt himself being lifted off the floor and spun around to face a battered and bloodied Bonefoot staring at him with rage.
You made grave error, you damn boy.
Ulterion tried to struggle, vain against the force holding him.
Which one are you talking about? I've made many.
Bonefoot pushed his palm forward, causing Ulterion to fly back, slamming him into a wall. Bonefoot limped forward with madness and rage in his eyes.
I should have killed you a year ago, you damn boy.
As Bonefoot moved towards his quarry, he slowly closed his hand. And as the hand closed, Ulterion felt the invisible force crushing him.
No matter, you damn boy. I'm correcting it now.
Huh. You fool. This place is about to drop on us.
I'll just be fine, idiot.
Ulterion watched in horror as the wizard's wounds started knitting themselves. Confirming the wizard's words, Ulterion shook his head while trying to in disbelief.
How?
Bonefoot's lips stretched into a vicious smile.
I had myself a good breakfast a few centuries ago, you damn boy.
Ulterion stared at the wizard in horror.
You had the flapjacks.
That I did, you damn boy.
A dark realization came to Ulterion.
You were making flapjacks of immortality.
Bonefoot sneered.
I was saying clever. Your current situation says different, you damn boy.
Huh. I can't argue with that.
Ulterion's mind raced as he tried to think of an escape plan. His eyes darted around frantically to find an exit. He landed on a window behind Bonefoot. A plan began to form. Ulterion gave Bonefoot a defiant smile.
At least I ruined your plans to bring back those horrible flapjacks. I can die with peace as this castle falls on us. It'll be quick for me.
Bonefoot gritted his teeth.
Oh no, you ain't getting off that easy, you damn boy.
Bonefoot waved his hand, and Ulterion slammed into another wall.
I'm gonna throw you around like a rag doll.
Bonefoot waved his hand again, sending Ulterion flying, slamming him into another wall.
Till you beg me for death, you damn boy.
Bonefoot waved his hand again, slamming Ulterion into another wall.
Had enough, you damn boy.
Bonefoot was looking crazed. Ulterion felt his plan was working, as well as his body being racked with pain. He just needed to be moved in the right direction. He just hoped he would survive the push.
I can't say. Maybe one more time.
All right. I'll oblige you, you damn boy.
Bonefoot waved his hand again, sending Ulterion towards the window. And through it. Bonefoot started laughing until he realized what he just did.
Damn it.
Once Ulterion went through the window, he went sailing towards the swamp. Bonefoot thought he should say something poignant at this moment, but all that came out of his mouth was a heavy sigh. As his home collapsed on top of him. Ulterion landed in some mud. At least he hoped it was mud. He picked himself up and looked around to see the castle collapse. Into a pile of rubble.
Huh. I guess I'm paid in full.
Pain shot up Ulterion's side, turning his laughter to a groan of pain.
Oh, I'm sure a few of you are broken.
Ulterion looked around.
All right. Now where the hell am I going?
Ulterion closed his eyes, pointed and spun around a few times. Stopped, and opened his eyes, pointing at a path. He shrugged.
It's as good a direction as any.
Ulterion limped in the direction he pointed. Where he ended up, well, that's a story for another day. 10 years later. Two gnome explorers trudged through an icy tundra. The couple were a man and a woman. The gnome woman, Tawyn whistle, turned to yell at her husband.
Come on, Slowpoke. Okay.
Frederick, Tawyn's husband, was not as excited about the expedition.
Couldn't you have asked for a warmer assignment?
Ha! All the warm places have been discovered.
Don't know that.
Stop whining.
Tawyn heard growling. Tawyn looked back at her husband.
Are you hungry?
Frederick gave his wife a confused look.
What?
Your stomach was growling.
Frederick shook his head. He was about to answer when the growl was heard again. Frederick had a look of horror on his face.
That's not me.
Although she was usually far more brave than her husband, she returned the look of horror.
What was that?
Tawyn and Frederick ran for their lives as a polar bear chased after them. The gnome couple found an ice cave and ran straight into it. The gnome couple ran to the back of the cave, which fortunately wasn't far. The gnome couple held each other as he found an ice wall keeping them from going further.
Perhaps we lost it.
Tawyn looked over Frederick's shoulder in horror. Frederick looked at his wife curiously.
What is it, my love?
Tawyn pointed a shaking finger towards something behind Frederick.
I think this is... It's home.
What do you...
Frederick saw what Tawyn was looking at, and his heart sank out of horror. He was looking at the same pile of chewed up bones as Tawyn,
Oh dear.
as if to confirm who lived there. The bear entered the cave. The gnome couple held each other tight as the bear drew closer to them.
I love you, Tawyn.
I love you, Frederick.
The two gnomes closed their eyes and awaited the inevitable. Until something stabbed the bear in the back. The couple opened their eyes.
Huh?
The bear teetered for a moment before falling to the frozen ground, dead. Tawyn and Frederick stared in awe at the spear in the bear's back and passed it at the large penguin person standing in the cave. Frederick looked to his wife.
Did you know about penguin people?
Tawyn shrugged and shook her head. Frederick stepped forward and addressed their saviour, making broad gestures as he talked.
Thank you. We're grateful.
The penguin person shook her head.
Don't do that.
Frederick was taken aback.
Oh, sorry.
The penguin person stared at the gnome couple curiously as they pulled their spear out of the bear.
Are you humans?
The two gnomes laughed.
Heavens, no.
We're gnomes.
The penguin person looked intrigued.
Gnomes?
The couple nodded.
Yep.
Gnomes, be we.
The penguin person continued to stare at the couple curiously.
From Boom Vroomberg?
Now the couple were curious.
Why? Yes.
You know of Vroomberg?
The penguin person dropped their pack on the ground and rifled through it.
Do you need help, sir?
No. Also, I'm a woman.
Oh,
Tawyn gave her husband an angry look.
you didn't know either.
Penguin Person pulled out a rolled up piece of paper and unfurled it before the gnome couple, revealing that it was a map. Both gnomes looked at the map in awe.
Where did you get this?
The Penguin Person looked at Tawyn with an excited smile.
You can read this?
Tawyn nodded.
Yes, sir. Madam, I can explain it to you, miss.
Tawyn thought for a moment.
Oh dear. We never got your name.
Penguin Person smiled.
You can call me Chatter.
Meanwhile, in the middle of a swamp, a pile of rubble that used to be a castle sat in a large clearing. It was the home of a powerful wizard who was buried when said castle collapsed. 10 years thought that he would never return. But his skeletal leg kicked some rocks away. Seeing Bonefoot would escape and search for his revenge. Chatter runs across the icy tundra with her bags packed. Tawyn and Frederick saw the penguin woman running towards them. The gnome couple waved to their penguin person friend.
Chatter!
We thought you weren't coming.
Chatter stopped to catch her breath when she caught up to her new gnome friends.
I thought you guys were going without me.
Ha! Of course not.
You saved our lives. Why would we leave you?
Chatter sneered.
It's happened before.
The couple looked at Pangosian confused.
What?
Chatter shook her head.
Nothing. Let's go.
The gnome couple and Chatter made their way across the tundra. The gnome shivered the whole trip. Chatter wasn't bothered, mostly because she had lived here her whole life, but she was too excited to notice the biting cold. She was excited to see the world beyond the horizon. She couldn't wait to see Ulterion again. She didn't know if she wanted to stab him for abandoning her or give him the biggest hug. But she knew she was going to find him. She was going to find new cultures and experiences. She was going to find herself.